Okay, let's check and make sure audio is working. Okay, let's check and make sure audio is working. All right, audio is working and we're good. I'm going to talk a little bit loud, guys, because this music is blaring, but it is time. It is time to get College Football 27 going on the channel. I did this last year, and I'm going to do the same thing again. I did a first impressions video when College Football 26 came out, so I'm going to do the same thing with the first initial live stream. By the way, it is your boy Maitland on the channel, and we are getting ready for College Football 27 content. Y'all, I'm excited for this game. Let's go ahead and press the start button and get into this. User agreement, I accept, of course. So here we go. We're finally getting into the game. I'll listen to the music just for a little bit, but I am going to turn it down when we get in the menu so I won't have to be talking over the music, even though it looks like that once again, the soundtrack is going to be pretty lit this year. Popular songs mixed in with other things. Pre-order rewards unlocked, so we got 81 overall cover athlete ultimate team, 100 dynasty coach points, and 250 road to glory skill points. No. And by the way, for those of y'all that are wondering, I got the standard edition. Oh, I can actually use last year's settings, so that's good. Okay, positive play, you got it. College football is back. Let me go ahead and close. Wow. Now, I gotta admit, this menu is actually pretty cool, if I have to admit it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and turn down the music just so I don't have to talk over it, because that's going to be, unfortunately, a little bit annoying. You know what? Actually, I think I know what to do. Let me try this instead. I believe if I hit... let's see. Settings, disable for streaming purposes. Okay, very cool. I'll listen to that soundtrack later. It seems pretty lit, though, I will admit. But what's going on? It's College Football 27, so this is it. I'll tell you one thing. This menu is definitely something pretty interesting. I will say I kind of like the first two menus the most, I'll admit, because I don't know about this one. I mean, it looks pretty crazy, but this looks a little bit like Roblox, and I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of a downgrade vibe from this, but I'll take it. First of all, it actually said that it took my settings, so let me actually go and see if it's got the gameplay settings to the way that I want it, because I like to play on. Okay, I'm not going to play on 5-minute quarters. I want to play on 8-minute quarters. Accelerated clock. We'll just go ahead and actually keep that off, because I actually think I did have that. So hopefully it saved the changes. I'm pretty sure it did. Let me just check one more time just to make sure, because we are going to hop in and do some gameplay in this live stream. It's just going to be one game with Texas Tech. Yeah, 8-minute quarters. Yeah, 8-minute quarters I feel like give me the best, it's not like playing a full game. It's playing 15-minute quarters would be ridiculous for like a full game. That's just too much time, and I don't have time for that, and that's the way that I like to do things. So with this video, we're just going to kind of dive into the game and take a look at it. I'm not going to be doing anything Dynasty related. I told y'all in the end of the Madden 26 Pittsburgh Steelers rebuild that the first set of series on the channel with College Football 27 was going to be the Texas Tech Dynasty. That is right now my plan. And I plan after work to start that tomorrow. But I wanted to go ahead and do a first impressions live stream like I did last year, because this is my first day of being able to play the game. I bought the standard edition. I didn't pay extra for the deluxe or the early access or anything like that. And look, I've seen videos from other YouTubers and other gameplay and things like that, but this is my impressions of the game, and that's what we're going to rock with. So first things first, I want to take a look at the rosters. So let me see if I can take a look at that more. Should be able to. Can I not look at the rosters? Whoa. Let's go ahead and look at what's new. Cornerstones. Log in and pick your player. Play retro spotlight challenges and ultimate team. Okay, so that's interesting. Create and share. Let me see. Oh, okay, rosters. Let's take a look at the rosters now, because you guys know that I got to take a look at my Red Raiders. And also, I'll also do like last year. I'll take a look at who are the top players at all the different positions, and see who that is. But first things first, let's get into my Red Raiders. I got to see what they look like. Well, no Brendan Sorsby. I'm not surprised. And I don't want to go off on a long tangent, but I think it actually was the best thing to happen for my Red Raiders because it has been a black eye for the program. I'm not afraid to admit that as a Texas Tech alum and lifelong, well, not lifelong, I shouldn't say that. As a Texas Tech alum, proud Red Raider fan, the Brendan Sorsby situation has given a pretty bad black eye to Texas Tech. But listen, I went to school at Tech. I graduated. I was going to root for Brendan Sorsby whether he played for the Red Raiders or not. But I'm kind of glad that ultimately it ended up being a deal where he's gone because it's going to make things look a little bit better for the program. But here's the thing, and I knew that this was going to be the case. And I'm thinking ahead of my Texas Tech dynasty. For those of y'all who watched my previous dynasty videos for Texas Tech in both College Football 25 and College Football 26, you guys know that Will Hammond in those games did not develop. And we're going to start out basically when we started the dynasty mode, we're going to start him out. He was 75 overall. We got a 75 overall quarterback. How are we going to win the Big 12 title game with somebody like that? Straight up. The first year of the dynasty mode, we're going to have to spend a lot of NIL money to get into the transfer portal and, in my opinion, get another Brendan Sorsby-like quarterback. Because I don't know if I could deal with Will Hammond for 4 more seasons in the dynasty mode. And I'm not saying I dislike Will Hammond. I think he's a good kid and he has the potential to be a good quarterback in real life. But a 75 overall QB in the video game world is still a 75 overall QB. He's going to throw interceptions because, look, he's got 84 speed, 88 strength. He's got 86 accuracy. His awareness is decent, but his deep throw accuracy is not. Short accuracy good, deep accuracy okay. Medium accuracy is okay. Deep throw accuracy 76. He's not going to be able to hit anybody more than 10 yards down, more than 20 yards downfield. So that's where we're going to have to really rely on our receivers. Now, honestly, even when I get into this gameplay with Texas Tech, I'm going to have to, really get a look firsthand at what Will Hammond is really all about. But anyway, Kirk Francis is the backup, 73. We've got, he is a 73. We've got Grant McDaniel and Stephen Cannon. These are all real players, by the way. McDaniel is a real quarterback, and so is Cannon. Running backs. Cameron Dickey is the top guy, 89 overall. Quentin Joyner, who actually missed all of last season with a torn ACL in camp, his startup is a 86, which is pretty good, and an 86 for Jacoby Williams. Our running back room is in pretty good shape. We don't have a fullback, but Texas Tech doesn't really use fullbacks anyway. We'll probably recruit some. Our top receiver is Kenny Johnson. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I know he was a transfer. Coy Eakin is an 87. Cowboy Coy, as everybody calls him. 87. We got an 85, Malcolm Simmons. Micah Hudson's only an 82. Okay, well, I'll tell you this. He's going to get up to, hopefully, by the time we get to the end of a season, in the high 80s and hopefully the 90s. I don't know what his dev traits will be, but I'm hoping he develops. But coming in as the default roster as the 4th receiver, I don't know about that. But hopefully he'll get better. Dante Lee, Tristan Gentry, Bryson Jones. I don't think this is a real player. He's probably... Leighton Stone is real, though. So we got high 80s. Terrence Carter Jr. is our top skill position player. 92 overall tight end. If you guys saw what he talked about at Big 12 Media Days, he was talking about how a matchup nightmare he'll be for defenses. I think he said something like, you put a linebacker on me, that's barbecue chicken. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. Jet Carpenter is a 75. We got a 69, Jason Lewin. I keep forgetting how to pronounce that kid's name, but I think by the time we get to maybe year 3, he's actually not a bad player. The only thing is, I believe he's a senior, though, so he'll be done after this year. And then Rylan Vagana, who is really a long snapper, even though he's listed as a tight end. His overall is 67, but he's basically a long snapper. Howard Sampson is our starting left tackle, 90 overall. That's just pretty good. But look at Felix Ojo, though, the freshman, true freshman, 80 overall left tackle. That's not a bad starting point for backups. Ellis Gillian, 66. 64, Samuel Crawford. Cash Cleveland is a 79. We got Hunter Zambrano, who's a 74. Zambrano might actually be a bit of a starter this year at times. Sheridan Wilson, 92 overall. That's good. Darius Upshaw. Patrick Math is a 62. Jordan Church, yeah, he's a transfer guy, 76. Holton Hendricks, 70. We got a Jalen Winfrey, who's a 63. Jacob Ponton, 83. Bryce Gilmore. Okay, well, offensive line is not too bad. Trey White, 90 overall left edge rusher. Basically, he's going to be replacing David Bailey, but starting out as a 90 overall is actually pretty solid. Mathis, Nador. I know, yeah, he's real. I don't know if Mathis is real. I feel like he isn't. Anyway, Charles Anderson Jr., I believe he's a real player. Paul Garcia, I know is fake. Adam Trick, 88 overall. I'm a little surprised that White is rated higher than Trick, but still, 2 decent edge rushers to replace Romello Height and David Bailey, who left for the NFL. Alex Travis, Nico Green, Brandon McGee, defensive tackle. A.J. Holmes, yeah, he's pretty good, 92 overall, 87 for this guy. Jaden Cofield, I forgot he was still here, 80 overall. Even an 80 for Julian LaVenture. Okay, not too bad, but LaVenture's a senior, though. Johnson, and then we have Bryce Butler? It's not the Cowboys receiver, though. John Curry, 82. Only an 82 for John Curry? I thought maybe he'd be rated a little bit higher than that. But let's see, what is he, a junior? Okay, well, maybe he'll be up to the 90s by next season, unless he declares early. Ben Roberts, 91 overall. He's the Jacob Rodriguez replacement. That's pretty good. Brock Galwaz is he's only a 69? Wow, that is a huge drop-off. So when we lose Ben Roberts to the pros, we're going to have to get a pretty good linebacker for the Mike position, because Galwaz, I mean, unless he develops quickly in the first year or two, we're going to have problems there. Gates and Frederick Hill, Austin Romaine is a 91 overall. Platt, 77. Lee Baker, 64. Wesley Smith, 60. Cornerback Bryce Pollock, one of our top guys, 93 overall corner. Amir Boyd's only a 79? I figured he'd be at least an 80. And then Davin Martin, not David Martin, Davin Martin, I should say. I think that's how you pronounce his name. 77 corner. Ooh. Hampton's only a 72, and Quan Dyer is a 70. Brennan Jordan, 85 overall. I feel like he's rated lower than he was last season. And he's a senior, too. Peyton Morgan, Kel Harrison Pilot, Bryn Moore, Jamal Roberts, 77 for Malik Esquera, 73 Miguel Dingle. Yeah. You ask me, folks, it's going to be an uphill battle just to try to win the Big 12 in year one. I'm being brutally honest. I'm not saying in real life Tech can't do it, but this is a video game world, and things are different in that. Oh, I forgot to look at the top guys at every position. Let me do that really quick. I want to take a look. So let's go Take a look at all at the top, the guys in the top 10 at every position. I did this last year, and this is kind of fun. So let me see. I'm trying to think who the cover athletes are. I know Dante Moore is one of them, so I'm going to take a look at his rating. So all teams. Okay, well, Jeremiah Smith is the top-rated overall player. 99 overall receiver. Honestly, if he has a spectacular season, I wouldn't be surprised if he wins the Heisman. I know it's been a long time since wide receivers won the Heisman Trophy, but Jeremiah Smith is that dude. Seriously. He is that dude. And behind him is Leonard Moore, who's a 97 overall. So they don't even have anybody rated 98 overall in the game at launch. Leonard Moore, I got to be honest, I don't even really know who that is. He plays at Notre Dame. I feel like I've seen him before, but he's the second best player. Carter Smith, Indiana left tackle, I've heard of him. Malachi Toney, second best receiver, but fourth overall player in the game. Oh, yeah, he's one of the cover athletes, too. So Jeremiah Smith was not a cover athlete this year, and yet Malachi Toney is the cover athlete, and he's only a 96. They're not very generous to the cover athletes. Then again, this isn't like Michael Vick from Madden 2004, territory. Ahmad Hardy, is the top running back from Missouri. Kawan Lacey, 96 running back. Another left tackle, Caden Green, is a top guy. Piper, Colin Simmons from UT, edge rusher, 95 overall. Dante Moore is a 95. There was wasn't there a Boise State player? Or was it that Ole Miss guy that I just passed? It probably was him. Yeah, Lacey, it was him. Yeah, he's okay. So the cover athletes, they weren't very generous with them, but it wasn't too bad. Dante Moore is the top quarterback, though. All right, top QBs: Dante Moore, Julian Sayin, Chamberlain, C.J. Carr. It's a little bit favored toward Notre Dame. I'd put maybe some of these guys over them. Arch Manning, 91. I didn't put Noah Fafita. I thought he was going to be rated higher than a 90. Sam Levitt's a 90. Bestamaker is an 89. Gunnar Stockton is an 89. John Mateer is an 89. So some of the top quarterbacks that I'm the most familiar with, they're only like in the high 80s. Even Levitt is just a 90. I thought he'd be making 92 or something. Running back, Hardy, Lacey, Bart Fletcher Jr., Antoine Raymond from Rutgers. Look at old Rutgers. Isaac Brown, L.J. Martin, yeah, from BYU. Jaden Baugh, yeah, I'm familiar with him. Hopefully he'll be the answer for Florida's prayers this next season. Caleb Hawkins, OSU, yeah. Oklahoma State will be a tough matchup this year, especially in year one for Texas Tech. Cam Cook, yeah, it'll be a tough thing to deal with too. Fullbacks, Owen Allen. I'm not really going to look at fullbacks that much. Allen, Tony, Green, Carter Smith. Anyway, I just want to look at more of the skill positions. Let's hop in and play a game, shall we? I'm glad they got Mascot Mashup back in the game. And by the way, let me go ahead and say this before we get into the games, because I don't think during the game I'm going to have a lot of time to, talk about my thoughts on the game. So, look, I'm one of the people who got the game last. Like, everybody purchased the game today, got the standard edition because that's what they wanted to purchase, and that's probably, I'm not saying that's all I could afford, but I don't want to spend extra money. I've seen all the videos and all of the stuff on YouTube and different channels circulating about, boycotting the game, not playing it because of microtransactions. Some people out there, very few, but I'm one of them, didn't buy this to try to upgrade everybody as quick as I could. I basically didn't even get a chance to upgrade my coach during the dynasty mode, but I was able to get Texas Tech to win a national championship. It might have taken a long time, don't get me wrong, but still, Yeah, it took me a while, but I did it. And also, I think I got the hang of the Road to Glory mode a little bit. The basic thing that I figured out is that when it comes to Road to Glory, I'm just going to have to make my guy a 5-star recruit. That's what I did with the second go around with the quarterback, and I started a lower division college in North Texas. By the way, I'm talking about stuff I did off camera with College Ball 26. We got the starting job halfway through our first season at North Texas. We took the team to the American Athletic Conference championship game. We won that game, and we won a bowl game against LSU. That was my character's freshman year. Second year, we actually went undefeated with me as the quarterback. I got my guy up to like an 85. And based on the fact we were in the American Athletic Conference, yeah, sure, the competition level went down. Some players have to transfer because they just need to, start low. Based on the fact that I got up to an 88, by the time I actually transferred my guy to my alma mater, Texas Tech, I was the number one quarterback on the depth chart, and there was no worries about losing my job. So I'm going to take that same approach and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then so be it. I kind of feel bad that the one Road to Glory live stream series that I did do on College Ball 26 was really frustrating for me, but I think honestly it was because I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. I'll admit it. And even when I got College Ball 25, I didn't understand the recruiting things, and I think it'll take me a while to get the whole NIL stuff down to be able to recruit players. And I really need to figure that out in the first off season if we're going to be able to recruit a quarterback that is better than Will Hammond. Because unless Will Hammond in the first year jumps from 75 to like 85, we're not going very far with a quarterback that's only rated 75 overall. And it even brings down the offense a little bit. If you put Brendan Sorsby in this offense, that overall that you're looking at right now on offense, it's not an 85. It's probably a 90. And the defense, they have to basically carry this team pretty much. I'm hoping that I can at least get the team to a very respectable record. But you know what? In the first year of the dynasty, if I got to settle for a 9-3, 10-2 record and maybe playing in, I don't know, the Cheez-It Bowl or something like that, but we win, I'll take that in real life and I'll take that in a video game. Seriously. So anyway, all right, enough talk about that. I'm not going to be joining the whole, ban, the whole boycott of the game, just because I'm going to get butthurt about microtransactions. Let me tell you, we as college football fanatics, which I am, were floored when EA Sports decided to bring back this game. I knew that eventually it was going to happen. We should not be surprised that they're going to continue to do this because EA Sports doesn't change. They haven't changed Madden, and even though I still buy Madden every year and play it, I mean, I buy it because I want to be able to do the live streaming for y'all as my hobby. And I'm not a professional gamer, but I love to play that game in my off time too. But I also love to stream it more than anything. Okay, so enough talk. Let's play. All right, so I got to see what they look like first. We can beat them. Let's go. Time to shut y'all up.
It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Little gets the blood boiling. Why like a rivalry game? Barbs, shots, trash talk,
well,
things that go on.
I guess I will say that the run out looks pretty much the same as it has. Maybe not in the first two games, but definitely in last year's game. The graphics at the bottom are looking a little bit different, though. But I know they got the mouthpieces hanging out on the face mask for Terrence Carter Jr. That is his style. He does wear that. And, I forgot they actually have Holly Rowe in the game now. And I think Kirk Herbstreit, unfortunately, was taken out, if I recall. There's one thing I actually got to check before we take our first snap. I'll do it in the pause menu, but let me just see. Oh, man, they posted the 2023 score. Oh, my God, no. At least the game is smart enough to know that. I got to check something with the settings really quick. I got to, the controls, not for controls, I got to see passing. Let me check options because I don't want there to be like that weird meter thing. Skill level, coach mode, wear and tear, passing type, classic passing. Classic passing, okay. So I don't think this is going to have that little ridiculous meter at the top because when they introduced that to the game, it's like, no. This is not Madden 06. First play in the game is going to be a run with Cameron Dickey, and we actually get a first down. Let's go. Texas ranked number 7 at launch. All right, so my first pass ever with Will Hammond. Oh!
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that.
Yeah, he did.
It'll be second down.
Looks like the playbook is kind of the same. We've kind of gotten used to Tech's playbook. I don't think they really changed it. But I wouldn't expect them to change it, if I'm being frank. There we go. Good catch by Dickey. I wanted to go over the middle to try to hit Terrence Carter Jr., but that was pretty good coverage, and I didn't want to risk turnover early. Oh, no. Okay, yes. All right, we got the first down. I was worried we weren't going to get that.
But it'll be enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the
Dang it,
intercepted in the first.
Wait, get it. Oh my gosh, pick it up. Oh my goodness, wow. So I throw an interception on the first try when we get the ball back. Oh my goodness. Oh god, okay. Alright, but seriously though, that was my fault. I'm not even going to blame Will Hammond's overall. That was completely me.
And David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
There we go, Coy. Let's go. We need to move this football
downfield.
downfield.
Move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Off play action.
That's Carter Jr. Let's go. It's okay, 7-yard pickup for Pearls.
Game there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Red Raiders can really attack on this.
Oh, he's open again. Go, Carter, go. He's back inside, but just couldn't quite get away there. It's all right, I'll take it.
They're in attack mode already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it.
Oh, good route, Carter, go. Oh, I thought maybe he had a chance to break free and go to the end zone, but hey, still. I'll tell you one thing, having Carter as a 92 tight end as a security blanket in the first year of the dynasty, hopefully will help Will Hammond out a ton because he's going to need all the help he can get from all of his skilled position guys. And that's not just me talking like in terms of the video game, you know, that's in real life. Because you don't have a Brendan Sorsby in there, so you gotta come up with something else. A part of me honestly wants to create Brendan Sorsby and put him on Texas Tech's roster, but I just don't want to go through that. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to kick a field goal on our first drive, and the first drive doesn't result in a touchdown. All right, at least we get the field goal. Now we got to figure out. Now we got to hopefully be able to play defense okay against Arch Manning.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Texas Longhorns,
so that is our defensive lineup right there.
And they'll be met by this defensive front which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback.
All right, let's go, D.
I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because He's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback.
Okay, so they actually busted a nice 8-yard run.
Passing situations, and when they do, they hit you and hit you a lot and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done.
Push on, there we go. We hit the sack. Let's go. Who was that? White? Yeah, White. Let's go. Perfect. Now we got him in 3rd and long.
Up and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd.
Get him down. Good job, Roberts. Nice. He almost got a sack there, but we'll take a 3 and out. Heck of a defensive stand right there. We got that sack, which was huge.
Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Here's the return.
Let's go, Micah. Go, Micah. Go. Go. Nice. Good return, Micah.
The shiftiness, the elusiveness.
Well, it would have been perfect if he ran it back all the way. But still, hey, great field position to start out this drive.
They'll try the counter.
And we immediately give some of that back. Come on, O-line. I need you to block.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Hammond.
Oh, man, they read that easily.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Catch that, he did.
He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still
well, we'll try a field goal, but I don't think Harrington's going to be able to make this. Look at that meter. Look at that meter. Wait a minute.
Thought he had it.
No, okay. It was a little bit short.
He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this
I gambled
will be more
pretty
productive.
badly with trying to bring the house at Manning there.
More beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run.
Good.
Big tight ends, big
Nice
targets on the
hit.
back end can catch the
Is that Jordan? Yeah, it was. Good hit. All right. So that knocks him back a little bit. It makes it 3rd and 4. Come on, defense. Oh, man. Wide open.
Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They go play action with Manning. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He was
at least he didn't get too far, but still, he gained 4 yards on
that. Play there. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Turnover
They'll
or
move
something.
the wide receiver. The play action fake. Got it. Tackled almost immediately.
They're down.
Short of the 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Now they're really
we had a chance to get after him. Oh, on White's ribs.
The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Could be an alley.
Man, I took a
They'll get him on the ground.
terrible dive at
all the way down to the 10. And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Smothers. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If we can just force a field goal here, I'll take it.
Keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wideout. Manning on play action. Unleashes to the end zone.
No.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Bring in the heat.
Yeah. Okay, no, Vanny, you are not going to scramble into the end zone that easily, sir.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
All right.
Right down the boulevard.
All squared.
And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball.
I gotta get a touchdown.
Man, so many more times
I can't go my first game without scoring a touchdown.
Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down.
Want to be able to run the football, but so far we haven't been able to, except for the first play.
They'll snap it from the 20.
I think he got like 8 yards. Okay, that's better. 6 yards, we'll take it.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll run it again.
Oh, go, Dickie, go. Get that block. Oh.
Nice pickup.
Still a good block for him.
They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside.
Go, Dickie, go.
Picks up the 1st down.
Nice. Okay, now we're starting to get something going. Risk of injuries, please. Yeah, the wear and tear starting to take effect on Dickey. But hey, dude, we got to keep running the football right now.
Using his legs, it's Dickey.
Nice moves.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
69 yards, very nice.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Okay, that was they're starting to key in.
Stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hammond.
Oh, I tried to throw it away.
And down he goes at the 33.
I thought I pushed R3.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. On target.
All right, short, but that was a pretty good game. The coach wants us to go for it.
Short of the marker. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Dang it!
And a short tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
I should. I wanted to go on the crosser, but Colin Simmons is back there, dude.
He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
And sometimes the linebackers on these games, they'll get you. All right, end of the 1st quarter. It's tied at 3.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these 2 guys are doing so far.
So I guess they went with actual, like, player models instead of just, like, pictures of them. I've seen the menus for, like, the Road to Glory and I guess the Dynasty menus, and it looks like they have, like, you know, full body views of, like, players and coaches. By the way, good stop, 4th and inches. Let's go. I kind of like that as a variety a little bit. Kind of shows that, like, hey, you know, there's some uniqueness to these coaches. Some of the coaching models that I've seen in terms of their face scans and all that look the best that they've looked in any of the games. If there's one thing that it looks like EA did a very good job of this year is improving the likeness of the coaches. Maybe not really so much the players, but the coaches, it looks like the likeness for them is the best that it's ever been in any of the games. So I'll take that as a positive. Meanwhile, that was a nice catch by Coy. We needed that. Dang it. Okay, I thought that. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be a pick. But Terrence Carter still caught it. Nice. All right. And now we got a decent drive going now.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally
good cutback, Dickey. Nice.
And he does a really nice job finding open space
this
and
injury
making a
risk
good
is high
gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Brought down just outside.
He already has 93 rushing yards.
It's at the 22.
He will return soon. Okay, looks like Sheridan Wilson's right.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside.
Go, Dickey.
Finding some room.
100 yards in the first half. Heck of the first half.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. From the red zone, it's Williams.
Kobe's in the game now, so yeah, it makes sense. You know, Dickey needs a rest.
So 3 previous
He's back in, okay.
trips and 3 points. That's not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time.
Come on.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
Oh, there we go. Terrence Carter Jr. touchdown. Barbecue chick. Nice. All right, finally got a touchdown on the board.
By tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much.
You need that.
You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to.
I like that route.
Especially
the whole kind of.
This is the guy
I mean, you kind of call that an angle route, Texas route, something like that, but I feel like that wasn't quite the Texas route. It was a little bit of a, like a vertical angle. How about Cameron Dickey? Already over 100 yards in the first half? He had a lot of explosive runs on that drive. He basically carried that whole drive on his back.
In their previous 3 drives.
You got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays.
Only a 3-yard pickup.
The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
Well, you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities.
Good tackle.
But I like David's idea.
1 yard.
Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. He's got him. Nice job to get him past the 6, and they get him down at the 35. On 1st down,
I guess they had it converted 3rd down at some. Oh, nowhere to go. Good job.
But nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know what? Let's change this. I don't want to go with the blitz here.
After the big loss on the last play. Play action. Here's Manning. Going to take a shot at this DB.
Oh, we got a pick. Let's go. Great defense. Who was that? 24? Malik Esquera. Let's go, Malik. Looks like I audible just to the right defense.
Going with the counter play here.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball to my running back 10, 15
still in the game.
Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it.
Oh, man. I just didn't have enough time to find Micah Hudson. I was really looking for him.
To punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense.
They're taking advantage of the turnover
there.
there.
Did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this.
1 yard on a run. Let's go. Is that Roberts again? Yeah, it was.
I wish I played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Quickly complete.
All right, good job.
Knocked down immediately, but
okay, another 3rd down.
On that one.
Right.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end.
Oh man!
Finds a man on the left.
He found the open spot.
All the way to the 46-yard line. First
Dang it, Arch.
Manning with a play fake.
Oh!
And he was hit.
Almost got a sack if he didn't get rid of that ball.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Is that Holmes? Probably Holmes. Got in there.
Receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's
Okay,
Brown.
all right, 3rd and 6.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line.
I don't want to go with the blitz in this situation. I feel like that's too risky.
Or now the backup. They're going to establish.
It's going to take us out of coverage. I don't want that.
It's what they do. It's who they are.
And of course, Arch Manning has to scramble up the middle to get the first.
Can move the change for you by any means necessary.
I will say, out of every single Manning that has ever taken the football field, he's the one who, when he gets to the next level in the pros, if he does, is going to be the most dual threat capable of the Manning QBs. Because Lord knows, Peyton and Eli could not scramble to save their lives. They really couldn't. So I give Arch credit for being that. But still.
To the air. It's Manning. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Oh, what? Ooh, okay, that was a wacky play.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put it.
Oh.
I know that.
He's going to lose a yard.
Okay, we really need this. Going with the contain on the chance that Manning is going to get out there and scramble. And spy on him.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down.
Get the sack! Okay, we didn't get the sack. We forced the incompletion. Thank goodness. Oh, my goodness. I had a chance at a sack up the middle, I think, with Roberts or whoever that was. And Manning didn't even really sidestep me. It's like the character decided, oh, I'm going to move slowly to the left. And he basically dodged the sack. But at least we only surrendered. Thank goodness.
And everywhere, how I feel about kickers, don't always love leaving it
I'm gonna let that
on
thing
their
go.
foot, so to speak. But
Bring it out.
Nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive.
All right, once we get to like under 2 minutes, we're going to start picking up this tempo.
Runs ahead and powers his
Worry
way
about running
4
Diggs
yards
too
down
much
to the
because
30.
I think his injury risk is continuing to get higher
And
and higher.
defensively,
But
one of the most important things
running is what, but running the football is what's working for us.
That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster.
We gotta
be more
fix this.
physical. Get off the ball. Get downhill faster.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
That was a bad idea to throw that out.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was
now
dialing
UT
up
has a
was
chance
working,
to
lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to
Come on,
piece
we're on the
together.
field
They've
goal
got
last
to be
time.
able to
We can do
turn
it
the
again.
page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Stopped in the
Good job,
backfield.
Roberts.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All right, 2-minute
Down to 2
timeout.
minutes to play. We'll
Okay, so
take
now
the
they're going to go
timeout.
pick up the
They'll
tempo.
great chance
So now we got to
tie or
play
even take the lead
play the
before
pass.
break.
They're going to try to move this score big way.
Manning. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
That took like forever to develop, and he still gained 10 yards.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play.
He could have made himself a sandwich in that passing lane.
It's complete to the left.
He grabbed a Sprite while he was at it.
First down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd.
Oh my gosh, I had a chance at a sack. I'm not controlling. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't take control because sometimes when I do at the last second, the DB gets out of position, and I don't trust my user skills when it comes to defensive backs. The defensive line I can trust, but defensive backs, no, I can't use or pick. I can't. I just can't do it. So they're going to, I'm actually going to call a timeout here because it looks like to me that they're kind of trying to run down this clock. I feel like, they're going to just like run the football. I might have been stupid taking a timeout, but I want to maybe leave myself some time.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Nope, incomplete. All right, great. 4th and 11. So we're going to get one more chance before the end of the half. A little bit surprised, to say the least, but So that shot here.
He's going to try to flip the
I
field
just don't know
with
how
this
well we're
one.
going to be able to put together a touchdown drive with Will Hampton quarterback in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay, that was not a bad return by Hudson, but so far we just can't get anything going on the passing. I don't trust Will Hampton. I really don't. Like, this is just a regular-ass game, and I don't trust this guy throwing the football.
Dropping back, it's Hammond.
But running the football, you know what?
He found
I trust it more. All right, no huddle.
In the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
I should be doing some scrambling with this guy more than anything.
They'll run play action. Using his
I don't like that at all. Just get rid of it.
Downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He
I want to change this
away
play.
as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver.
One thing I will say that I think was improved, and then again, this is just one game, so I don't know if this is going to be relevant when I play in, more games. But when I changed the play, the offensive line doesn't jump. That was one of the frustrating things that I dealt with in 26, is that every time I would call an audible at the line of scrimmage, somebody on the offense would jump every single time. Every single time it would happen. At this point, I feel like it had to be bugged or something. But fortunately, it looks like maybe they got that out of the game this year, which is good, because I don't want to have the ability to not even be able to audible. Because some of the coaching suggestion plays, it's like all of these screens and misdirection. It's 3rd and 10. We need to pass the ball downfield. I guess they're only going to run one more play, and then that's going to be the end of the half. They're not even going to do that. All right, so the UT is going to go to the half down 10-6. But you know what? They get the ball to start the second half, so I don't blame them. Well, to be polite, we've not done a lot on offense except run the football pretty decently with Cameron Dickey. We have one touchdown pass, which is about the only time I feel like a receiver has been able to get open. Although Terrence Carter Jr. is not having a bad game. 5 catches, 52 yards, one TD. But Dickey has over 100 yards in the first half. I want to be able to try to run the football more in the second half because it seems like that's one of the few things that's helping us, but I don't know. UT's getting the ball first, so let's see. So I got a whole half to play.
And it'll be a touchback.
And I'll take this going into the half, but
here comes the Texas
a lot of work to do to try to put these guys away. I actually have never been able to beat UT in any of the previous 2 games, video games.
Yeah, I think
so I want to be able to do it.
I think you make adjustments, Jesse.
Like off camera, I tried to beat them.
And how can I attack that? But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still beat.
Isn't this why we play these games? Play matchups that we can't play in real life? Show who's boss? That's right. I say our defense has played best that they possibly can right now. But our offense, once again, is not picking us up. Getting stupid Orange Bowl vibes again. I'm still scarred from that game against Oregon. I'm not even...
A strike downfield. He's loose on the right.
You know what? I knew that was coming at some point. I knew there was going to be one time where the defensive back was going to be out of position and they were going to hit us with a long route. Oh, I knew that was coming.
Man, we see this in college football so much.
I knew it was coming.
And firepower, and we get high score.
Now we have to, crank this up on offense.
We're on pace for one of those right now.
And they tacked on the extra point. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
All right, good run, Dickey.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick
Still
up
has the injury risk up high. So Kobe Williams, check on in.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond.
Okay, that was
the accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
That's what a 75 overall quarterback will do to you.
Back to pass.
Inaccurate passes. Okay, we finally completed a long one downfield. Thank you so much, Simmons.
That will move the chain.
I don't even know if you're a real player, but I'll take it.
Wants to throw it again, and
Carter.
why not?
Carter, go. Thank you, Carter.
Dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch them.
Go, Jacoby, go. Outrun him, juke him. Go. Jacoby Williams, thank you for using your speed to get that first down. Wow.
By the offense here. They watch the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown.
I think he might be done for the rest of the game if I'm being realistic.
He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one.
But we can at least plug in another decent
That's what
back.
you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Go, Carter, go. Another touchdown for Terrence Carter Jr. Let's go. Best tight end in the country. Getting it done. We answer back. We needed that. Huge answer.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just
still got to play pretty well on defense.
25. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive.
All right, defense, come on. Protect this lead now.
In the end zone, they'll try to follow suit here. Here's Brown to begin the drive. These little gains can
I thought that was going to be a horse collar for a second. The animation looked like it was going to be a horse collar tackle.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd
it's 2 yards to go, though.
To help Tech on this 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chain.
Oh, get him down. Thank you. Oh, yes. 4th and inches. They're not going for it. Man, our defense has played well today so far. Playing pretty well on defense.
He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech,
I don't think I've ever run this play. Direct snap. Not a big fan of plays like this. Let's do it.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the
okay, it actually worked out pretty well.
Delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody.
I don't know if I like running the football here, but
expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
Yeah, I should have passed it. That was dumb.
To the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. A couple of yards shy
it's
of
UT.
the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4
UT calling a timeout.
The offense still on the field.
Does this?
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Here comes the hit.
I shouldn't have done that.
He's sacked. This defense all over it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Arch Madness. Here's a heat. It's complete on the right.
Did they say
side.
Arch Madness?
Stop him almost
Man, when they recorded these lines in the studio, I mean, man, they're dick riding Arch Manning so hard right now. I'm sorry for saying that, I normally don't try to say suggestive things during a stream, but I just had to say that, guys. Seriously, that is ridiculous. They actually recorded that line in the game. More proof that UT is it thinks they're the hottest shit on the planet. Okay, thank you, Arch Manning, for getting yourself stuck.
Phenomenal job.
It was a busted play, and fortunately we were able to finally get him down. Arch Madness! Literally, I don't think I've ever heard anybody refer to Arch Manning as Arch Madness. Seriously. And if somebody has, please let me know. Meanwhile, Arch Madness just threw a touchdown pass, so I shouldn't be making fun of him. I shouldn't have gone for it on fourth down there. I should have just punted it. But honestly, I shouldn't have run the football. But it's like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, Will Hammond, like, these passing plays that are getting selected are just not good. And I hate, like, the screen stuff. It's like, it doesn't work. Against a defense like this, no, it doesn't work very well. Okay, we're only down 3. But we got to answer again. And it seems like trying to put any points on the board is tougher than it looks. Okay, that was actually a pretty good catch run by Johnson.
Find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side.
Yeah, Dickey's not going to play again in this game.
Back to
it's too banged up.
Hammond, right down the middle.
Got it. What a catch. Nice.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10.
Hard to catch that? Wow, he held on to it. that was not easy.
4 wide out set.
He held on to it. Nice job.
2nd and 5. Looking to fire.
Got him. Is that Micah? Welcome to the show, Micah Hudson. Let's go.
Before he moves the chains. The Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside.
I just got past that guy. I might have been able to do something on that. It's Kobe Williams' run.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
Jacoby, I need you to go. Run. Thank you, Jacoby, for using your game-breaker speed.
Down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Yes, sir.
And the Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone.
Good catch.
Execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Just keep slinging it.
Throw it away. Don't miss
Toss that one out of bounds.
Don't
avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on.
What do we have the ball? What, the 3-yard line? Quarterback draw. Will Hammond.
You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away. And now we got 3rd.
He'll do it himself on the draw. They got 0 push up front, and they stop him in the backfield. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this.
Got it.
Right down the boulevard.
Don't like the fact that all we could settle for was a tie there.
Here in the 3rd.
Didn't put as much pressure on UT to answer. Our defense has played well except for like 2 series. And we've only really given up 1 explosive play on the first touchdown that UT had. Other than that, we've been decently steady, but I feel like we're going to bend.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. And that's
he dropped it.
The ground incomplete.
Oh, the contact probably.
Physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Still good defense.
That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Slings it downfield. Oh,
Come on.
one hand. Third down, a lot of times it comes
Cam
down
Coleman.
to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Gets it out quickly. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Brown. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield.
We had him.
It's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
They had 2 guys
And the Longhorns
pursuing him.
moving quickly down the field.
They didn't give me the animation. Didn't do it.
The run inside. It's Brown. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Just into the quarter.
Looking for a gap. It Smothers.
Nope.
Defense coming through.
All right, 3rd and
knocking
6.
him down for a loss, and that'll be the
Opening
end
up the
of
quarter with a
first
big
period.
3rd down.
Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats.
Well, Hammond's matching Arch Manning pretty decently.
This is
That's
when winning plays
it's
are
not too
made,
bad,
and
but
we start right now in the 4th.
oh, we need to stop
With the
right
break, they
here.
had a
We need
little
to
extra
stop.
time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
I feel like our offense has like one more good drive in it, and that's it.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man.
Short.
He'll be
4th and
stopped
3.
short of the line.
Field goal.
Needed about 3 more on that one.
I hope he misses
And
this,
now
but I
on
don't think he will.
4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
He missed it.
And that is
Wide
no
left.
good.
Whoa.
That failed field goal attempt
Okay, that was definitely unexpected.
Still tie ball game. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Finds the tight end.
There we go.
Out across the 40 and
We just got to do these short intermediate throws. I feel like that's the best thing that Will Hammond can throw right.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Pressure coming. And he'll just
I wanted to get it to
that
Coy,
one.
but pressure was just too there.
You're outside the pocket. Nobody's
too
open, so you
intense.
throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Working on
Wow,
the
he caught it.
Gets
Nice
all the
catch,
way down to
Terrence.
the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
121 yards
Raiders come
and
to
2
the line
touchdowns
with a
for
new
him.
set of downs. Running inside. It's
Go,
Williams.
Jacoby.
They've got it inside.
Great.
The 30. They'll
1st
mark
down.
it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Joyner?
Handoff to Joyner.
Joyner wearing 88. That is not accurate.
There, well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Whatever.
And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Joyner again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Yeah, it looks like Jacoby and Dickey are too banged up to play the rest of the game, so it's got to be Joyner the rest of the way. But hey, we got 3 decent running backs. It's not bad at all. It's 3rd and 2.
Nice gainer on that running back screen.
I don't know about this trap play, but it actually might be okay. Come on, Sheridan. Good block, Sheridan. There we go. Joyner to the 1. Nice.
They're in business here with a 1st down. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th.
Joyner, touchdown, Quentin Joyner. Welcome to Lubbock, officially. He's pretty though. They must not have had his number fully correct. I wonder if I can adjust it. I feel like I can't, though. That's the one thing I don't like. I can't change the jersey numbers. I'll try it in the menu, but I can't.
All the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house
So that was a big
return,
response.
But sometimes you just
We
have
needed
to
that.
take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Got a touchdown
And
lead,
here
a full
comes the
touchdown
Texas
lead.
offense back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day.
And we
but
do have a
no
couple more
time for
decent drives.
mistakes. Now they have to execute if they want to snatch this thing.
Oh, fumble, get it. Oh my goodness, I can't recover fumbles still in this game.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it on the option. He stopped just
I think
short
we literally rolled him forward on it.
But it will be a first down.
Oh, that was a bad
So
animation.
they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide
All right,
receiver.
come on.
Using his legs, it Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go play action with Manning.
Oh, we got a pick. Let's go.
The sudden change on the turnover, Manning was looking for running room, couldn't find that.
Our own guy knocked him down. Who was that who had the pick? Oh, it's Brock. Let's go, Brock. Man, look at that. We got 2 turnovers, 2 picks on Arch Manning.
You get your hands on him at the line of scrimmage.
Joiner, go.
What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Fires to
Carter,
the tight end.
loose again.
He stopped just a chain link
Beautiful.
or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a
Joiner.
first without scoring.
Oh.
Down for the tackle.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you
3rd
can
and
say
inches.
is
Let's try to
do
run it.
better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
Oh, slips around. Quentin Joyner with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Who would thunk it? 3rd string running back who could have been 1st string last year if he didn't tear his ACL. But hey, he's got 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. So I'll be. We got a 14-point lead over those Longhorns.
They have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Pull away just a little bit, but I don't think anything's safe. Believe me, I'm not saying. I mean, there's a reason Arch's last name is Manning, so he's seen his uncles do plenty of comebacks before. He's trying to do one of his own.
So Texas has it again, and here
Not
comes
safe
the offense.
till it's
They're in a
0-0.
precarious spot here, that lofty
Across
perch
the
in the
board.
rankings, hanging in the balance unless
So why they're
they can
running?
do
You need to
something
pick this
to
pace
save
up.
themselves here. They're dealing
Run
with
it,
a
let's go
2nd
cover
and
one high.
long. To throw, Manning. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, I think he called a better defense. He just hit that underneath route perfectly. That was the perfect route to run.
New set of downs after the completion. Off the RPO, complete. And he's
Hesitate
brought
too
down
much.
after a
That's
nice
when I play
gain.
DB. I just hesitate too much, and I can't make
Longhorns
tackles.
will line it up on 1st and
That's why I
10.
just am not good at playing defensive back in this game. Defensive line is my better suit when it comes to playing any position on the defense. Whether it's the edges or defensive interiors. That was a tight window, but boy, that could have been another pick if he wasn't careful.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Art's going to spin it again. Finds his big tight end.
I took a bad angle with Jordan.
What a play there to pick up the first down.
Now they're starting to pick it up a little
Want to
bit.
crank the tempo.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels.
Sack.
No
Nice.
more time to throw. Quarterback
Only our
is
second sack of this.
number 35. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Let's go with this. Pretty good down right
to
there.
pick it up on 3rd down. Finds a man in the middle.
You got it.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here's Manning to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown,
And he got it.
Texas. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Well, it wasn't a super quick touchdown, but there's still a lot of time.
Score to answer.
And a lot
We
of
can
times
answer
when you
here,
get down
though.
in the red zone, man, it's players,
It'll be okay,
not
but I
plays.
feel like we honestly got to
Finding
take some
your
time off the
individual
clock with our next
matchups that you
possession.
feel very confident in, and I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver, and I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack.
That block.
Got enough for the first.
Nice.
Timeout
Got a pretty
taken
good
by
block,
Texas.
too.
It's their second. They've got one timeout
Yeah, like,
left
look at
now.
Steve
They'll have to
Sarkisian. He
choose
looks
wisely
just
as
like
when to
him.
use
That
it.
face scan,
They've got it at
accurate.
the 37. It's first and 10.
like I was saying earlier. I think that's, like I said, that's the one thing that EA Sports got the most right of every new feature in this game. Well, it's not really a new feature because they did face scans in the original one. No, wait a minute. In the original one, no. I know last year was the first year that they had like real coaches in the game because they didn't have real ones in 25. But they did in 26. So that was really when you saw the initial improvements. But with a face scan like that, then again, I haven't really seen Joey McGuire either, so I don't know how accurate his scan is. I'll take a better look at the start of the Dynasty mode. Because what I'm planning to do is not really create myself. I'm planning to just go with McGuire as the coach and just try to get him to lead Tech to a national title. So I'm going to let this clock tick down a little bit. So far, Quentin Joyner has been running the football well on this drive to put us in a good position. So I'm actually not going to run a play here. I'm going to let this tick down. 2-minute timeout. UT has no timeouts. All we need to do is find a way to hold on to this football as long as we can, and we'll win. Okay. I don't know if I want to do the knee just yet. Let's run it maybe two more times, and then we'll be home free.
On the ground with the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8.
So we're just going to take our time. Not chalking up a win just yet, but it's feeling like it. Like I said, I haven't been able to beat UT in any of the last 2 games, even off camera. Had to do it for my first game on the new one. So I am so tired of hearing UT just crap on Texas Tech because of the Brady Sorghum situation. I mean, A&M too. But, you know, when you get another university talking about you like that, like, dude, why are we so much in your head? Just shut up. You left the Big 12 for the SEC. You still haven't won the SEC. We've won our conference, so you can shut up. And I know that you're still, you know, giving us, you know, crap for only putting up 0 points against Oregon, but we're going to be back there at some point.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
The sack. Down he goes in the way.
Well, okay. Now still, we're going to... Honestly, a part of me wants to take the delay of game. Yeah, we're just going to take the delay of game penalty. So I don't want to give them, like... I'll just take the delay of game. So I want to leave them as little time as possible. So yeah, we're just going to let this tick down to 0.
Looks as if they didn't get it off.
I don't care if that's our first penalty of the game. I don't care. There's 10 seconds left. We're going to snap the ball, we're going to punt it, and that's it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away.
Decent. Go out of bounds.
And just a spectacular
out of bounds at what, the 3? Yeah.
Really
all right. They got 4 seconds. And we don't get a sack, but still, triple zeros. first dub in the books on College Football 27, and it's against UT. Battle for the Chancellor Spurs. And I get a win with my Red Raiders. Player of the game, Terrence Carter Jr., 11 catches, 131 yards, 2 TDs, absolute beast. But a pretty good game from Quentin Joyner, too. Cameron Dickey and Jacoby Williams unfortunately got hurt, banged up so much in this game that Joyner had to come in. But he had 2 rushing touchdowns. I mean, defensively, I think even for giving up 27 points, we played pretty well. Flexed the defensive muscle that UT has, that Texas Tech has in real life. So we'll take the dub. So pretty nice. Oh, winners, trophy earned for my first dub. How about that? So that is that. So we won our first game on College Football 27. And I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this live stream, guys. Thank you all for watching. Next game, of course, we're going to dive into the Dynasty mode. We're going to get things going with my Red Raiders. That'll be hopefully what I stream tomorrow night once I get off work, if everything goes smoothly. It may be early in the evening. It may be late in the evening, depending on what happens. But you guys will know soon enough. But if anything, I'm definitely going to be streaming a couple of more times during this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to start the Road to Glory on maybe Saturday or Sunday. I might just go with all Dynasty the first week that I have College Football 27. But I don't know yet. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, but right now that's my plan. Next video, Texas Tech Dynasty coming your way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.